Hey yummy, welcome to this channel. In today's video we are making simple, easy yet delicious spring rolls fillings. I'm Yummy Cash and you're welcome to this channel. So I'll start by prepping the vegetables, and I have with me here my carrot. I'll scrape the carrot and then go ahead and wash it very nicely with running water. So I just finished washing the carrots and I'm going to cut them into the sizes that I want and the shapes that I wanted to. So I first of all cut the outer part of the carrots, and I'm not going to use it. I'll just straight away and then start cutting them into, like, it's better you see how I cut it than for me to explain it, because you might not even understand what saying. So as you can see in the video, I divide it into many portions and then start cutting them into very smaller pieces, and that is what I'm going in for. But if you're the type that wants your fillings to have larger vegetables in it, then go ahead and cut them into big chunks. So it solely depends on how you want it, but with me I'm going in for a very tiny ones. So I am done now. I'll put it in the bowl and then set it aside and continue with the next vegetables. Now the next vegetables I have is the cabbage. I'll cut some small pieces and then use the rest for my cabbage stew. And if you have not watched that video too, I have a link there. You are going to love it. I'll remove the outer part of it, which is not, to me, it is not good. I try it away and make sure it is very clean, and then cut anything that I think is not needed and start cutting them into smaller pieces too. Now with this one too, as I said earlier on, it depends on how big and how small you want it, and I'm going in for smaller pieces. So I divide the half piece or the quarter piece I cut into smaller pieces and then recut it again. I don't know if my explanation is well explained, but you can see in the video. And I add it to the bowl of carrots that I have already cut and set aside. The next vegetable is my spring onion, and that one too I cut it into smaller pieces and add it to the already cut vegetables. So this is what I have now. I have spring onions, carrots, and then cabbage in the bowl, and what I'm doing now is just to mix it together. So since I'll be using fish in filling it, I have my cooked mackerel here, and I'll debone it and throw the bones inside away. So after deboning it, I'll flake the fish, and you can use the fork, you can use your hand, or you can use spoon, anything I thought that will help you flake the fish faster. So at this point you can just go ahead and mix the fish together with the vegetables and then start doing your filling. But for me, I like to fry the fish first before using it, and in an oil I am adding in the flaked fishes and fry it. Now whilst the fish is frying, I have my boiling water here. I'll add in the vegetables that I have chopped and then allow it to boil for just 45 seconds. Please don't, when you're doing it, don't overboil it. I'll add my cooked spaghetti I cooked yesterday. I'll just add it to it and then allow it to cook for that 45 seconds. So after the 45 minutes, I'll take everything out from the hot water and put them inside a cold water I've set aside. So the reason for doing this is just to maintain the crunchiness and the freshness of the vegetables and the macaroni. Actually, the macaroni isn't part, but the vegetables are very crucial in it. Now I'll strain everything, I mean the water out from it, and put it in a bowl. This is where we are starting our main fillings. Now in this bowl, I'll add in the vegetables and then add in the fried fish that I fried. So I'm not going to add in all the fried fish because actually I wanted to enjoy everything. Yes, it is so good. Trust me, it is so divine. Now I add in white pepper, black pepper, and some curry powder. I'm not going to give measurements for this because it actually depends on the quantity that you are making. Now I'm adding in soya sauce, and I added in light soya sauce and dark soya sauce, and I added some sugar also to taste and enhance the flavor of it. Now you taste for salt, and if the salt is not enough, you add in a little bit of salt. Make sure you don't over add the salt to spoil your filling. Now you mix everything very well to get a very uniform mixture, and then I'll cover it and put it in the refrigerator since I'm not done with the spring rolls. You understand? You just start filling it in when you're done making your spring rolls wrap. Thank you so much, Yummy, for watching this video till this end. I'm going to see you in my next video, but till then, always remember to do everything in love by subscribing to this channel and by watching other videos. Also, I'm gonna leave a link in the description how I made the simple spring rolls wrap and how I made the spring rolls all together. Very crunchy. Thank you very much. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Till then, cheers.